I am so excited to be filming the second video for you today. Today's video is all about how to fix your soy wax candles after they have cured or settled or cooled, whatever term you prefer. Perhaps your candles have settled with some cracks. Perhaps your candles have settled with some bubbles. Perhaps your candles have settled unevenly, meaning one spot of the wax is higher than the other spot. Whatever it is, I have dealt with all of those things before, and I am here to show you how to fix those after the majority of the candle is already done. So let's jump in. If you watched my last YouTube video, you may recall how I mentioned that both candles settled with a little bit of wax caving, meaning that the wax is a little bit uneven and it has some cracks in it. You can see right here, this is wax caving right in there. The second one has it as well, just a little bit right there by the wick. It's most common to have it happen right by the wick. And then these are two candles that I made another time in my life, and both of them just have some wax caving. This is very common when soy wax candles cure, and it's not something to worry about, it's just something to know how to fix. To fix your soy wax candle, all you have to do is fill in the little bit of caving that has happened. To do that, I'm going to heat up a small amount of wax chips in the microwave. They will need a very little amount of time to heat. I'm going to put mine in for about a minute 30 seconds, but you can see which works best for you. I ended up only needing to heat mine up for a minute, and as you can see, all of the wax is completely melted. I'm going to add a couple flakes of cold soy wax just to help it cool. Maybe a couple more. And then I'm going to stir that in. Until all of the chips are melted. And as you can see, they're all melted. Here's the part where you have to be a little bit careful. You do want to add some more scent because you don't want the top layer of the candle to be unscented and the rest be scented, unless that's what you're going for. But that's not what I'm going for. So this is my fresh peach and vanilla bean candle. Smells so good. I'm going to add the tiniest little bit of the fresh peach scent. You don't want more scent than wax. You need a very careful ratio here. So I am just going to pour very carefully, tiny bit. Now I'm going to add the vanilla. And then you just want to stir that in nice and carefully. And once you've stirred that in, you want to start pouring it in the little cavern. Very slowly. And then move it around so that all the surfaces are covered. And if you see bubbles start to arise, that's where you can use your skewer to pop them before they get to the surface. All right, and I'm gonna let this guy cool and do the same for all of the other candles. Now this one is interesting to note. This one has quite a bit more, not a ton, but a bit more caving, especially around the wick. And sometimes that just happens if the wax isn't adhering to the wick as nicely as sometimes we would like it to. Oh, can you hear the cuckoo clock? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it extra carefully right into those little holes. I'm not sure if you can see here, but sometimes you can see the bubbles start to form immediately. And that's where you just grab your little skewer and you pop them. No bubbles here, thank you. It is important to remember when you're using multiple scents to make sure that you clean out the container that the wax is going in every time that you're going to switch scents. I have a wax remover that I picked up from my local craft store, and that's what I like to use. I just wipe out each of my pitchers in between times that I'm melting wax for other candles. Are going to want to make sure to check on your candles every so often just to make sure that no bubbles are appearing. If they are in need of your popping of them, you're going to just want to make sure that they're settling nice and even the way that you want them to. All right, and once you're done, all you can really do is wait for them to fully harden and see if there's any more touch-ups that have to be done. It's completely normal for sometimes the first coat of re-waxing to not work. Maybe it's a really deep cavern, maybe more bubbles pop up, whatever it is, pop them along the way and fill them as you go. Once it looks like the wax is cooled, you can go ahead and trim the wick. Better to leave more wick than less. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment down below or reach out to me on social media with any candle tips, tricks, or knowledge that you would like to share with me and the world. Until next time, bye!